Moving on to some other global news now. In a big development from Myanmar, the military has now taken control of the country for 1 year. Myanmar's leader Aung San Suu Kyi and other senior figures from the ruling party were detained in a series of raids. Myanmar's military rebukes foreign embassies and denies impeding the transition. The move comes days after rising tensions between the civilian government and the powerful military, and indications of a military coup from the Myanmar army. According to the ruling party, that is the National League for Democracy spokesperson, Suu Kyi, the president, Win Mint and other leaders had been taken away. The spokesperson also added that he expects himself also to be arrested, and with the given situation, we have to assume that the military is now staging a coup. Phone lines to Naypyidaw, the capital, were not reachable in the early hours of Monday. The raids have taken place on the day that Parliament in the capital was due to start sitting after a November election that the NLD had won in a landslide. Even as tensions escalated between the civilian government and the powerful military, members of parliament took up their seats. Soldiers were deployed outside the city hall in Myanmar's main city of Yangon. The witness said that a dozen soldiers were in front of the building which houses the city's administration, while several military trucks surrounded the hall. Just hours after Suu Kyi was detained, Myanmar's state media, MRTV, reported having technical issues which disabled broadcasts. Myanmar's radio and television said on a post on Facebook, "Due to current communication difficulties, we'd like to respectfully inform you that the regular programs of MRTV and Myanmar radio cannot be broadcast." The escalating rift stirred fears of a coup in the aftermath of an election which the army says was fraudulent. The country's powerful military generals have been since threatening to take action against what they called a fraudulent election. Suu Kyi's party, the National League for Democracy, won 83% of the seats in the November election. Myanmar's election commission had rejected the military's allegations of voter fraud. The commission had said that there were no big errors enough to affect the credibility of the vote. The constitution reserves 25% of the seats in parliament for the military and control of 3 key ministries in Suu Kyi's administration. Nobel Peace Prize winner Suu Kyi, who is 75, came to power after a 2015 landslide election win. This followed decades of house arrest in a struggle for democracy that turned her into an international icon. Comments from Myanmar's military had raised fears of a coup earlier last week, but it later said that it would protect and abide by the constitution and act according to law. We're also getting an update just now on this story that the United States has just now also expressed grave concerns regarding the military coup in Myanmar. The United States has warned of a response over the military detention of Myanmar's officials. And a statement by the White House spokesperson Jen Psaki read, "President Biden has been briefed by the NSA and we continue to affirm our strong support for Burma's democratic institutions and urge the military and all other parties to adhere to democratic norms and the rule of law and to release those detained today. The U.S. opposes any attempt to alter the outcome of recent elections or impede Myanmar's democratic transition and will take action against those responsible if these steps are not reversed. We're monitoring the situation closely and stand with the people of Burma." WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.